driving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Reflections. It is Friday 13th. And it is time for the Daily Reflections. I'm going to see if people show up today. They had stay stop. They took off during the song. They're probably like, oops, no, I didn't mean to watch that. No. All right, well, I'm going to give us to about 2 minutes. If nobody shows up, I'm going to leave him. So, I play the theme song again while we wait. All right, we got some people heading up or joining. So sometimes I gotta give it a couple minutes before people come on. So if you're watching the rewatch, I apologize. But I'm getting a little tired. It's one of the things that I'm getting tired of coming on here and there's just nobody watching. I've been doing it for 3 years. And this is why we're talking about this stuff. So welcome to Daily Reflection. Head up, wings out. Welcome on Instagram. We got people coming on Facebook here on the screen here. This is kind of hard to get into. So, all right, looks like it's going to be you and me wings out for a second here while people are joining. Facebook has not been very kind to attaching it lately, I guess. Who knows what it is? Anyway. So, beginning of this is probably going to be a little bit of a whiny session. I just gotta let you guys know that. I got it showed two different pictures, so that threw me off. Good morning. So, I deal with PTSD also. And I'm not really, everybody kind of knows that. But it's the nightmares, man. Every night. It's been weeks now. Every freaking night. Usually I get some kind of alleviation during the week, but not this week. And I woke up this morning and I just didn't want to do this shit no more. Not the staying sober. I like being sober. I enjoy it. But I do a lot of extra work, daily reflections, podcasting. And sometimes I just don't feel like doing it anymore. Today's one of those days. It's just, and it doesn't have to do with popularity or anything like that. It's because every morning I wake up and I think everybody hates me. And sometimes that will carry throughout the day. Like today. It's happening today. A lot of times I can stop it. And today I wasn't capable of, I'm not finding it. But I don't quit on things either. Sometimes days are a little bit harder. So today's just a little bit tougher because it feels like that everybody hates me. And I know that's not true. I know that's not true. But even going through my list while I'm praying, I was thinking about it, and every person on my list. First person I pray for is my wife. She obviously doesn't hate me. I pray for my moms and dads. They're all mad at me. My brothers and sisters, out of the 8 of them, I'm talking to one of them now. my kids and my grandkids. My daughter's cutting me off for my grandkids right now. And I thought to myself, gosh, why am I praying for everybody that just hates me? Morning, Patricia. Good to see you. Recovery with Gina. Good to see you. Welcome. So, thank you. Heads up. She's saying that I inspire you guys, and I appreciate that. It's, you know, sometimes it's just, and I bring this up because I know I'm not the only one that goes through it, and I want people to see that you can have these bad days and be okay, that it can still turn out all right. Because I know I'm not the only one with PTSD out there. The other thing that was kind of getting me this week is, like, I was reading some stats, and I'm already, and you know, I was already a bedwetter, which is, you know, 5% of the male population, alcoholic, which is 9% of the population, PTSD, which is 4% of the male population that doesn't go to war. And I just got so tired of feeling terminally unique than my fellows, man, including my friends in AA. That gets to me. It gets a little tiring of being the one that has to lift myself up every fucking day. And I say it that way so that people can understand. So what are we going to do in this situation? Because you guys know me. I'm not one to come on here, bitch and whine about my problems without some kind of solution. Otherwise, there's no point coming on here. It'd just be a whiny session. And those are for my sponsor, right? That was not a whine session, believe it or not. Like, oh my God. Now you know why I don't have a emotional support dog. I'd run them off. Thank you, heads up. I appreciate that. So, of course, you know, if we stay open-minded, God tends to give us answers. I believe that. And I was just flipping through my Facebook, and Steve Furtek came up, and it was this title, "Don't Quit." And I'm like, I think God's trying to tell me something. I listened to it, and it helped. It didn't change my mind yet, but it did help, because he said, okay, don't quit, shift. And that made a little bit of sense to me. It actually gave me just a little tiny bit of hope. But there was this part of my brain that's like, no, I don't want any fucking hope right now. I kind of want to be in this. Now I'm not going to fight that. I am not going to fight that. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to ignore it. Because you guys know, and I know, that that's just not a way to go. It's not. Okay? Am I going to be in this mood all day? I don't know. But I do know that I'm still going to go to my meetings. I'm still going to do what it is that I do. Because I don't know what God has planned for me today. I don't. And that I believe in. That I trust. Kind of. Right now, I yelled at him this morning too. I'm like, dude, you gotta, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to be doing? Why? I mean, I'm going to therapy. I'm taking my meds. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to. And if I could get out of this, so this is what happens. My PTSD wears me out. I'm in bed by 7, guys. 7, if it's 8 o'clock and you call me, I'm not answering the phone because I'm already asleep. And then I will sleep till like 9, 10 o'clock the next day because I am so wore out. But then I sleep for more than 8 hours, and that's when your brain really starts to dream. So then I have 4 hours of nightmares, and I can't get out of that cycle. I've been trying different things. I really have. And I'm really upset the fact that I've been working my butt off of it and I don't feel any progress. See how when we talk, we end up solving our own problems? Okay. Now I know where the problem lies. See, it isn't all the people that are all out there. It is my brain looking for an easier, softer way, and it seems to think that hating everybody and pissing everybody off is the easier, softer way. I know that that'll give me a heart attack. Right? So we got 5 minutes left. Okay, so shift. Find a different way. Right? I'm gonna work, and it's a new skill that I'm gonna work on today. Thank you, Stephen Furtek. I like that guy. I'd be happy to. Recovery with Jenna. Is it Jenna? Yes, I would absolutely love to, Jenna. That's what I do. Feel free to reach out, Dion at trudgingtogether.com. Or you can send me a message on here. So I thought the last 5 minutes would be cool just to open up the daily reflection because it's on the 4-step today, and I don't feel like talking about the 4-step. Gina. Okay, cool. I'm just going. It's okay to be me. Perfect. Because that was the other thing that I was thinking about this morning was, Gianna, it's okay to be you. It's all right to just be who you are today. That was part of it. So somebody keeps answering me. So it's hard for me to think that this stuff doesn't work. Right? Thank God that I have this route. Because who knows, I'd be off my frickin' rocker. Thank you, God. Time after time, newcomers have tried to keep to themselves certain facts about their lives they have turned into easier methods, but they had not learned enough humility. It's 4-step. I don't want to talk about, so let's get into the other part of it. Let's talk about humility. Here it is. Humility sounds so much like humiliation. I got those words confused. I came into the program, this was when I was 19. It was a little while ago. I'm older than that now. And I'm like, because I had always been humiliated. My name was Dion Bates. Had you pee on Dion Master Bates? It's Miller now. For good reason. That's actually the reason. I didn't want my kids. And you can't make fun of my kids' names either. So, that's right. We don't have to fight our feelings. But I think it's important to work through them. That's what I had to do today. Absolutely, Gina. And it's that awareness that we're given now. We're given an awareness that we didn't have before. So very, very good point, Gina. Once we come into acceptance with it, we got to do something about it. There's action afterward that. So humility and humiliation were two different things. They were. Being humble before my creator was more like being able to bow my head. I'm listening. I've taken everything about what I've thought about, gotten rid of it, and being a little bit more open-minded. That's more for me what being, let's just stick with being humble instead of humility, because it's just too close for me. But it is really the ability to look at myself and honestly accept what I find. I no longer need to be the smartest or dumbest or any other est. Finally, it's okay to be me. It's easier for me to accept myself if I share my whole life. If I cannot share meetings, then I better have a sponsor, someone with whom I can share those certain facts that could lead me back to a drunk to death. All right. No, you do not whine in meetings. Get a sponsor. Now, if it's what you have left, then do it. Don't listen to me on that. Seriously, don't. I don't have a sponsor. I don't have somebody to go to. Then fuck it. Use the group. Okay? But then look for it. Then earnestly look for a sponsor. Or say in there, I really need a sponsor. Can somebody help me today, please? And somebody will. I promise you. If not, call me. I will help you. I need to take all the steps. I need the 5th step to work. Okay. Blah, blah. All right, guys. That's going to be it for daily reflection today. Thanks for being here. Instagram, you've been a lot of fun. Thanks for being here. Gina, feel free to reach out. You can either message me on here or Dion, D-I-O-N. Actually, use Dion Miller, D-I-O-N-M-I-L-L-E-R at live.com. That'd be the easiest way. And we will get that set up. And I'd be more than happy to have you on my podcast. So, all right, guys. I will be back tomorrow for daily reflection. And in the meantime, don't quit. Shift. Peace out. I love you guys.